Hi guys, season 8 is over. Can you believe it? I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do this summer as far as videos go. I really don't remember what last summer was like as far as news flow. But right now I have enough to put a show together, so let's get to it. First up, there's a contest. It's a Will Dailey inspired contest. Will Dailey, his song Tomorrow Still Comes was on the first NCIS official soundtrack. So they're giving away iPads, iPod Shuffles, official NCIS scored t-shirts, and NCIS soundtrack albums signed by the cast. So there's a link in the bottom bar if you wish to go to his website and enter. I haven't entered because according to the rules it's eligible to the people in the 50 states of the US and who are also over 13, and I don't qualify for one of those, so too bad. Moving on, just a few photos. Polly Perrette, Cody DePablo, and Rocky Carroll were at the CBS Upfront party. So there's a lot of photos if you want to check them out. There's a link below to the gallery at ncisfan.org. Finally, and it's kind of a long one, Gary Glasberg did an interview with Entertainment Weekly. It's a pretty long interview, but let's go through some of the highlights. Starting off, I actually agree with his decision not to kill off EJ because it would just add to the ever-growing death toll of women on NCIS. I mean, I dislike EJ, but it looks like we're just getting rid of her anyway, with her just leaving the office to go take a leave of absence or whatever she's gonna do. And I just really normally hate when NCIS kills off women because one, it's predictable, two, kind of bothersome as a woman. As for the mole, Molly, he confirms that it is someone that we've met before, which for some reason makes me think it's less likely it's a main character, and that storyline will probably be part of the season 9 opener. And on Ghost Franks, he says, the opportunity is there for that conscience or voice to return again at some point. So I won't say that is the last time you're going to see Muse Watson, although it would be used sparingly. It's the kind of thing that could have tremendous impact on Gibbs when we see him. And about the mysterious text, he says, well, it's supposed to leave you thinking, not only about the relationship of Ray Cruz to his fellow CIA agent Court and what his assignment is, but also the fact that Court is in Israel and how that relates to Ziva and her father. That's something we'll definitely return to, probably not in the season 9 premiere. On one hand, I really want to see director Daddy DeVito again because I love him, but on the other hand, I'm pretty sure if we see him again, there's a good chance he's gonna die. So, On Jimmy's engagement, he says, there has never been an NCIS wedding, and that might be something fun that we can take advantage of later on. On Wendy, Tony's ex-fiancée that was mentioned in Baltimore, he says, I would say that there might be an opportunity in season 9 for us to learn more about what happened between Tony and Wendy. I don't know, I mean, I don't know if I really want to revisit that one, which is weird because normally, like, ex-fiancés and soapy drama I'm totally into, but let's just have Tony do the mole thing and forget about the ex-fiancé. And of the new SecNav, he says, my goal is to have the team, as well as Gibbs and Vance, really have to work together as a unit a little more in season 9. And now there's a complexity of adding our new SecNav, guest star Matt Craven, and he will bring a whole new level of complex decision-making to the way our group has to function. He's not an adversary, just that he has a different approach to things and there's information that he's privy to that will drive us through a lot of season 9. Politics in Washington are going to play a big part in this next season. It will give us the opportunity to see another side of NCIS that we haven't focused on quite as much. I'm gonna miss the old SecNav. I was kind of in love with his voice. The new guy seems okay. Reserving judgment till we see a little bit more of him. There's also an article that appeared in TV Guide that also quoted Mr. Glasberg as saying that the new SecNav will insinuate himself into their world in a way the previous secretary didn't. So it looks like SecNav's gonna kind of be a bigger part of the show now. Okay, sure, whatever. And in the same article, he also goes on to say that a new love interest could surface for one of our main people as well. Not surprised. Who should get a new love interest? Gibbs really hasn't had one in a while, but I kind of want to ship him with Abigail Bourne, even though it's a bad ship because they're pretty much like the same character. You don't really want to ship two people that are like the same character together because that's weird. Character incest, almost. Gibbs needs a new love interest that's not as scary as Evil Lawyer Lady. She was weird. Tony's just had one. Ziva kind of still sort of has one. Abby just had one. Guy just had two. Ducky had one before. Palmer's getting married. Vance is married. I don't know who I want to get a love interest. Who do you think should get a new love interest? I vote no one. Not really feeling it. So I don't think we're really quite far enough in the summer to get anything really juicy about season 9 yet. I could be wrong. As far as my hopes for season 9, I don't really know. I mean, I guess I just don't want it to suck. Like the start of season 8 really didn't impress me that much, so I hope the start of season 9 is better. I guess overall I hope that the suckage levels are like low. On Jimmy's engagement, he says, "Oh my god, that's a giant bee. Glad my window is closed." Oh, go away.